Howdy friends, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. Today is going to be my what month is it? The end of May project pan update. Something that always confuses me is like if you do updates at the end of the month, like right now I'm filming this at the end of May. So is it May's update or June's update? So this is the first video that you're seeing of mine for this series. I am trying to use up or hit pan on 20 makeup items in 2021. Had a bit of a rough start at the beginning of the year, so I went ahead and just redid the project last month. So I'll just start at the top of my list of the ones that I had written down. So the first product is the CoverFX Power Play Foundation. I honestly have not done my makeup much this past month, like maybe a week total out of the month. So this is actually pretty good progress for only that much. So there's the markings. The top one was last month and the bottom one was yesterday. So I marked it before I used it today. That way I would know and have to wait for it to settle again. This is one of my top 2 favorite foundations in my collection, but it is the oldest one in my collection, so I'm trying to use it up before it goes bad. Right now, the bottom mark is about the halfway point. Next thing is the CoverFX Power Play Concealer that goes along with that. I have no clue like where I am on this. Like I don't think it will settle out to where I can see the progress. There's a lot of product in this one and in the foundation as well. So I think I'll probably use up the foundation first, and then this one I'll just move on to using it with a powder foundation. But I have heard very recently from someone else who's trying to use this up or has used one up, and they said it took a long time, so. The number 3 was the Milani Luminoso blush. So I will put a picture up here of what it looked like last month. And then here's what it looks like now. So I'm thinking that, so I want to just use this up halfway and then move on to something else for a while. And I think right now I can see 3 lines of the little squares in the bottom of the pan thing. And I think that if I can see 5 of them, that will be about halfway. So I can see a little bit of like the 4th row, so it might still be a while. And then the next thing was the e.l.f. No Bud Retractable Liner. So this is just a plain black liner from e.l.f. that really does not budge. It is a really good liner, but it is pretty old. So my goal with this one is to finish it up. I have used up quite a bit of it so far. Let me show you the... That is a pretty good amount, and let me show you on this paper. Cover up my other things so you don't see those, but to focus. So the top line was where I started last month, and then the bottom one is where I am now. So I really only use it on just my upper lash line, but today I actually used it as a base for this smoky eye. So I put it all over. I think if I do that a few more times, I'll be able to use it up, because that was where most of the use came from, was today. The number 5 on the list, I am only doing 5 at a time, and then I'll roll in new ones as I use up or hit my goal on some. But this last one was the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in the shade Sleepless. And this one is actually really old. It is over 3 years old. Which is not great for a liquid lipstick. But my goal for this one is to use it 20 times in this project, and then I will probably just toss it because it's getting pretty old. It's still okay for now. It doesn't really smell. Like, I'm trying to keep an eye on it. Yeah, it still has that like vanilla-ish scent to it. But it's not as matte as it used to be. Like when it was brand new, it was really dried down, and now it kind of feels a little bit like tacky still, and it's been on for over an hour. But as of now, I've used this 10 times, so I will continue using that 10 more times and then roll it out. I'm really not sure if I want to roll in a new lip product or do something else, because none of my other lip products have a ton of use already, so I feel like it would kind of be shooting myself in the foot if I put in a brand new lip product, which most of my lip products are, because that would take a long time. So I still have a little while to figure that out, but I guess I'll let you know next update, because I should have this, like the 20 uses finished by the time I do the next update. And then I did have an accidental use up, or coincidental, however you want to explain it, but my last Get Ready With Me, I used up the last little bit of this Milani Prep Set and Glow powder. I go through face powder like crazy, so it was not a surprise that I used this up completely. So I'm counting this as, like, I'm starting up from the bottom of my list of things that I have, like, accidentally used up that weren't part of the, like, actual project. So the first one was a shade from the Off Opposites Attract palette that I did, like, before I restarted this project, and then now this one is the second one. So I am done. I'm like a 2 out of 20 for the things that I wanted to hit pan on or use up this year. So the only thing that I'm not allowed to count in this this project is mascara and clear lip balm. And also, along with this project, I didn't mention at the beginning, but I am doing a no-buy, or like a replacement only no-buy. So the only thing that I bought last month was bleach for my hair. I started to do it, and then I realized I didn't have any. I usually keep a few backups of the Manic Panic box bleach kits, and I realized I didn't have any, but coincidentally, the same day that I realized I didn't have any, it was half off at Ulta, so I bought 2. So it was like $12, I think, and it was free shipping because it was that one of their events where you get free shipping on all the offers of that day or whatever. So I only paid $12 total for beauty products last month. Let us know in the comments if you're doing a project pan also, and I'll go check you out. And if anybody else comments, maybe go check theirs out as well. And if you've watched this far and you're not subscribed yet, you might as well go ahead. The links to my playlists, my project pan, declutters, empties, all that stuff, all those playlists will be in the description box below, as well as links to my social media, my business, and my blog. And I will see you in the comments. Bye.